Rise up, my fellow warriors of chaos. I am Razor Einstein. That's our brother. That's our brother Berserker, and that's our other brother Areth. And we are the Brothers of Chaos. Alright, so first off, let me say this. Happy Friday. Like I said, we'll be back. Like I said, on Monday, we will be on Monday on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we will be doing a Rwby theory today. However, downside, these two bumbos haven't even thought of a theory.
I have a theory, actually.
But since
I don't.
yeah, so pretty much we're going to do a combination of one theory.
Also, I'm sick, so my voice sounds like shit.
We're just doing one theory. This theory is actually one that I've been thinking about a lot. By the way, we're not talking about Chapter 11 because that video has not yet released onto YouTube just yet. And so people who haven't seen it, who pretty much watch it on YouTube, we're not talking about that. So no Chapter 11 talking about.
What is Hazel semblance?
Alright, so the question we want to ask is this. Will Lionheart die from, or fail from Rwby and her friends, or from Salem?
Actually, I wanna. Not relating to Lionheart, but someone.
I initially thought he died from Salem when the fucking orb thing attacked him.
No, that pretty much like kind of choked him. I think a little bit of me kind of wants to say that he might betray Salem, but I don't think that anymore. From pretty much how he's scared of Salem's power, I think he will fail from fight. What are you doing?
I had no idea.
He will fail from fighting against Rwby and her friends. However, when Salem finds this out, she's gonna kill him. So I think he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail against Rwby and her friends, but he's gonna die.
Put the arm down.
He's gonna die from Salem. Salem and her group. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's gonna happen?
You can't see me.
Sure, why not?
Back it up with anything?
No!
He fails on completing the mission.
Why am I doing theories? Why?
He failed on completing the mission on eliminating
Because
them?
none of us give a shit.
Wait, what was the mission again? What was he supposed to do again?
Will he?
No, what was his mission again?
What was his mission? Hold on. I think his mission was something to do about Ozpin, and just pretty much like prevent them from.
Oh, his mission was to get the maiden, actually.
Yeah, he did succeed though. I'm sorry, it's not saying anything about Chapter 11. Sorry, my fault.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that.
Okay,
Nobody knows.
But crap. This is what. Okay. Grant. So, what do you think about? Do you think he's gonna? How do you think he's gonna turn out?
Well, I think one, he's fearful of Salem's power, like you said. So
And plus, he resembles.
I don't think he's going to betray her. Two, I think he's going to be slain by probably by Ozpin.
Why?
Because, you know, Ozpin's very disappointed in him. And so he wants to have... Do I care?
I don't even know.
Don't say anything further.
Fine. He's gonna die by Ozpin.
Okay. Alright, but
I could say more, but apparently that's frowned upon in this establishment.
I know a lot of people probably have seen Chapter 11, but for those who haven't seen, I really just don't. I don't want us to talk about it because it's a massive spoiler, and it's just something that pretty much we just don't want to talk about it. But
basically, I'm just gonna say it's personal.
Cloud above us. Who's our dark cloud above us?
Basically, the only thing I'm gonna say about that is it's personal.
My balls.
What?
Got hit in the balls, man.
Where? When?
It's a chapter. But granted, I'm noticing the time. We haven't been recording that much, but I want to talk about. There's
Okay, let me say something now.
okay. Go ahead.
Who do you think will die in chapter 11? Not going to say who or what, but
No. When you mean volume 4, volume 5?
I can do each one. So don't
Chapter
fight me on that
11.
one.
We just did chapter 11. That was already released.
Not really.
But the day this is probably going to come out, people are going to probably already seen it, because they probably won't notice until the next day.
How severe will the injury to the person who actually probably dies or not?
That's a spoiler.
No, it's not. I didn't say
Why
who.
is he boy?
Wait, here's a question. Now, here's a question. Here's a good question. Who will die at the end of chapter 5?
Fatality.
Who will
Five.
die? Yeah,
Me.
chapter.
Oh,
Me.
Sorry, the volume I meant. Who will die at the end of the volume?
Volume 11.
And yeah, so, alright, I think I still stand by my Jean theory. I still stand by that strongly. I think he's gonna die.
Oh boy.
A little
do
bit
you
of
think he's going to like the semblance?
that's what like I said, he's gonna face against Cinder, he's gonna die, but his semblance is gonna be unlocked. And when he
That'll be
dies,
funny.
he's gonna see Pyrrha, and then he's gonna reach his arm hand out, and they're gonna join in the afterlife.
Yeah,
That's my
that's what
theory.
I was going to.
That's
That's what he's going to go
depressing.
through.
Huh?
He was going to go through a prospect and something like that.
That's my theory. I'm still.
That's
And when everyone's
depressing, Dominic.
Oh my god, dude!
Izzy, please be quiet for a
Amazing.
second. Please be quiet for a second. I'm saying this because I think he's going to go into.
Put the camera. Just continue.
We're having a one-on-one conversation here.
He's going to go into a severe state of risk towards his friends. So then he'll go into that state when he sees Pyrrha, like you said, probably, or what may not happen, may happen.
I just want to see him
He
all
would
get
discover
slaughtered.
summons and then activate it.
What about you? Who do you think's gonna? I want to say one thing. There is another person who I think might die. I think Cinder may die.
I really hope she dies.
I think that.
No.
But I also this is a question I want to ask. This is not a theory,
My wife.
but a question I want to ask to you, the viewers. If Cinder dies, and she's the Fall Maiden, who do you think the Fall Maiden powers will go to?
Me.
Maybe Salem.
But if Salem was quote unquote a goddess, would she still get the powers? Or would this is me? This is my thing. This is my thing. This is my thing. This is what I think. If Cinder does die, she's gonna go to the person she last thought of, and I'm just saying this. It would be funny as hell if it was Rwby, the girl she wanted that she hates so much. She wants vengeance. Is the last person she thought of, and it goes to her.
I'm pretty sure it
That'd
might
just
be
be
though.
ironic.
It might be that way.
That's something. Who do you think? Now, go for you. Who
But
do you
I
think-
really want to see that transfer too, because they never showed that.
Actually, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
no,
chapter in volume 3.
no, because she killed her.
Yeah.
She wasn't. Pyrrha wasn't thinking of her. She actually took the powers.
She forcibly took it.
No. When
Yeah.
she killed the spring maid, the fall maid. The transfer wasn't fully onto her. It wasn't fully
That
into
was
Pyrrha.
actually like they wanted that to happen, but I was talking about Cinder and Pyrrha.
Okay.
That was she actually took it by force.
No. It's not. Time out. No, because they try to transfer it over. They try to transfer the Amber's energy.
Amber, yes.
Yeah, Amber's energy into Pyrrha by the machine, but Cinder stopped it by killing Amber, and she absorbed the rest of the Spring Maiden, the Fall Maiden powers. Pyrrha never got those. The transfer was cut off.
The question I have is why did she disappear into energy though?
That's a good. It kind of going off that. Kind of
That makes it sort of brief future event.
It's something similar to how the Grimm die. When the Grimm died,
Really?
when the Grimm died, they just separate. Because pretty much it is said that when you kill a Grimm, you cannot cut off its head and hang it as a trophy because it just evaporates. They kind of can go with people. Like when a person dies, they could separate into like energy, like life or something, and they go out. That's probably that's how it happens.
Okay, I am totally stumped right now.
It's okay.
But think about it.
We don't need to understand.
I'm going in a merry-go-round in my head.
Alright, so pretty much people can die the same way as Grimm by dissolving because they won't fully die. Because when they're dead, they dissolve. Their body will not remain. Or I just could be talking out of my ass. I might just...
I think you are.
Because pretty much... Wait. I might be wrong on that again. Because I remember correctly, when Penny died...
She's a robot.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Who made
Technically a cyborg.
I need a person
She
to die.
wasn't
I need a person to die.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. She was actually... She resembles
I
Pinocchio.
lied then.
She resembles Pinocchio.
I'm Pinocchio.
But they never even showed her father. Always stayed in the shadows. Wonder who that was. I really want her to come back though, but it would be a sad moment to see her come back.
That'd be funny. What if she pulled a Darth Maul and came back with spider legs? Mechanical spider legs.
I think Rooster Teeth might get yelled at for scarring children.
Oh, God.
Actually, this isn't an adult show, a kid's show anymore.
Yeah, I know. But let's see. Okay,
It
so
took a very dark turn
first-
after Volume 3.
The first season of Rwby, or whatever,
Volume 1, Volume 2.
whatever thing it was called, that was only a kid's volume.
I still like Volume 2. Still my favorite.
Volume 1 and 2 were basically. 2 was kind of a kid's one.
Volume, I understand what you're saying, because Volume 3 was the turning point of Rooster Teeth going down to the darker area.
Yep.
Because when the Death Star happened, in Volume 4...
Death Star?
No, I said when the Death Star happening. Volume 4 is when it's like, pretty much, this isn't kids-friendly, especially with that one Grimm at the end of the volume. That thing was fucking terrifying.
Oh, yeah. The Knuckle Lobby.
Yeah, that thing was terrifying.
That volume went by really quick though.
Yeah, and I also know that some people talk about like Volume 4 not being a good volume, but I kind of...
It really wasn't.
I understand why
Because they only went based off like certain things, like they went over each character and what's happening to them and everything.
But I understand why it's a setup to Volume 5. I understand why they're doing it. It's not only a setup, but it's also kind of going through their struggles.
It was basically a struggle volume.
Yeah, pretty much. Rwby and her friends are trying to get to Haven, and they're having the struggle of traveling. Weiss is having trouble. Is having her struggle with family. Blake is having the struggle of living in Mistral with the White Fang being there. And Yang has the struggle of her being armless.
She doesn't have the struggle anymore.
Yeah, I know, but what are you two doing?
But I'm kind of making it
It's the volume was based off struggles and how they were able to overcome it. It's also I know why people don't like it because it's less actiony. And granted, I'm saying this. Okay, this is something I want to say first, and I'm kind of going off topic. We're going to start talking about Star Wars Episode 6, this newest Star Wars movie. People hated it because it was less actiony. It was more story driven. Rooster Teeth did that thing with Volume 4. It was more story driven than actiony, and I kind of
Actiony.
Action.
Is that even a word?
Actiony, and kind of.
Good
I would prefer the more story-based, more character development and struggles over mindless action any day.
What do I do with my life?
That's me, and I'm probably the only one alone who probably likes Volume 4 for that only reason. Because more story-based and more character development than action. Mostly because you kind of don't get a lot of character development.
I'm not a hater.
You don't get the much character development in the first 3 volumes. You kind of
character too.
Yeah, but granted, Volume 4 happened, character development, story, and everything else. That's what I like about Volume 4. It's more story.
I want to know who the other maidens are.
True. But okay.
How many maidens did they reveal already?
Okay, first off, we got the Fall Maiden and we got the Spring Maiden. We still got to do Summer and Winter.
What I'm wondering is why Summer was actually named after the maid too. I'm trying to figure that out too.
But anyway, back to the topic we're talking about before we got sidetracked for about a few minutes. Who do you think is gonna die in Volume 5?
Okay, I'm gonna spoil this if I actually say something, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
What about you?
think we should just avoid this question.
Okay, fine. This question will go to you, the viewers. Okay.
Because we're just going to say who, who.
Alright. So that is our video. Sorry we got a little bit off topic.
Actually, I might say something at the end too.
Go ahead. You can say it right now.
Comment below on what you would actually think on what you would actually think of a Grim would be. Like a different animal than what already is.
If I was a Grim dinosaur, that'd be funny as hell.
Oh,
That's prehistoric.
It would still
They're
be cool.
dead already.
Well, they have dragons in it, so. Grim dragons, griffins.
One of a kind, dude. Dragons are one of a kind.
And
Yeah, think of any animal or make it into a Grim, anyhow you can.
What should be a sheep one?
beef.
I'm pretty sure. I know there was a thing people were wanting like a sheep faunus. Or at least there was a thing about a sheep.
I said emu faunus.
If
Good
the
job,
world
man.
around them turned into a apocalypse state, it would be cool if there's Grim like humans, like zombies. Like I saw fan art of that on Pinterest.
One more question. This question I want to ask. Do you think we will, if people can become Grims when they die, it would be cool if there's actually like an episode chapter where you see a person die and become a Grim. That transformation sequence.
Didn't you also do
I
a
see
thing
just
about
remember
Pierre
it.
being a Grim?
I just remember something when you said it last time.
What?
Where is it?
I'm pretty sure he did a thing about Pierre coming back as a Grim.
But that'd be pretty cool. You see the transformation of a person becoming a Grim. That would be cool. I would love to see that.
I feel like that'd be a very amusing way to.
Whatever. You said something about a spin-off series.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And also another thing. I don't know.
Yeah, going over said, what do you guys want to see as a spin-off series? Because one thing we talked about was
There will be.
do you think there will be a Stark spin-off series about going off the characters with Crow and his team?
And just to point this out, I don't think Murder's X will look forward to a spin-off series anyway.
Why?
He just doesn't want to see that, I don't think.
I don't understand why. And also, will we might be seeing a series on how Remnant was formed?
Or what the current state of the moon is about.
Yeah, anything to say?
All I want to
Training
say
on
is,
everybody.
hold on. I have a closing thought though.
Okay.
I think something cool that would happen. I think during the battle with Salem, if she brought back Pyrrha as a Grim, I think that would be a pretty damn cool confrontation.
It would. There's a lot of fan art about that.
That would also be pretty interesting.
And then Jean's fighting her.
If Grim Pyrrha.
If they bring that point to pass, I know Jean's going to survive all the way up to that.
But that would be pretty cool. Like it's like Grim Pyrrha against the rest of Team Juniper, of Grim Pyrrha facing against her own team.
They all
That
survive.
would be really cool, but also kind of dark. But I would love it.
And hesitation would be involved too.
Here's our theory. Like I said, I'm glad. Hope we continue doing this more again. By the way, Boomerang Hearing, Rwby chapter 5 is only having 13 chapters, so we're kind of a little bit close. But like I said, when the volume ends, we'll be doing a full-on review.
It might be 14, I'm not sure.
If it is 14 or 13, we're still kind of close.
I was told by watching one of the Murder Bird, aka Murder Arnold, videos, he said something about 13 or 14 videos. They said, plus in the past they said they would, when they had volume 4 still going, I bet, that they would probably extend it further than that volume. Because they usually had every single volume with 12 episodes.
Yeah.
So this one they might add 2 more.
Sure. Alright.
13, 14, yeah.
And I do want to say one thing. I think we might be having one more volume. This is what I'm thinking. This is I think would be really cool because there's a show called Cougar Town that did. The only reason how I know this because I watched Community. Do you guys think this? And I think this would be really cool if Rooster Teeth is doing is having 6 seasons or volumes and then a movie. A Rwby
It's going to be a YouTube Red movie, you know that,
But that'd be really cool if they did a Rwby movie. That'd be really interesting. I think I would love to see that.
I saw some fan art of a live action Rwby movie.
Dear God.
That'd be cool. Alright, like I said,
That would be impossible.
The thing is, live actions usually suck, to be honest.
Avatar has been rendered.
Also Tokyo Ghoul. Or no,
That's Japanese, boy.
hold on.
Dragon Ball?
Or just really any of them, to be honest.
Hard to think of.
Transformers!
What?
Nothing.
I don't even know what that
So, like I said, guys,
Death Note.
that is our theory. Those are
That was a good
theories.
one.
Those are our theories. If you guys like this theory, let us know in the comments. If you guys really want to, if you guys like this, also post your own theories in the comments below. If you
And
guys really
post
want
what your.
Attack on Titan. I'm sorry.
That was a bad one. I never watched that one.
Yeah.
Post your own. Put down in the comments below on what you would actually consider being a Grimm of your own.
Own creation.
Yes. But you said.
All right.
Mine would be a
She said.
panda.
Would it hug people to death?
Yes. It'd be like Beware. If you get hugged by Beware, it'll crush your insides.
Tell me about
Beware.
that. All right. So, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Razor out.
Areth out. I'll kick you in the face.
The Berserker. Out.